I would have fun playing with that thing.
For decades, mankind has sought to find the best transforming figure, the cream of the car-converting crop, the best of the bumblebees, the most optimal of Optimus Primes. But has the question ever been posed, what is the worst Transformer? That's why today, we at Venus Jam Reviews seek to find the Trashest Transformer.
This is Revenge of the Fallen Megatron.
So I want to talk about Megatron for a bit.
Yeah.
Like just Megatron as a Megatron.
Yeah.
As a character. So in that first movie, I didn't like his design that much. He just kind of seemed generic. In the second movie, he had a cooler design. They rebuilt him and shit, and he has like cool legs. He just looks cooler. Like there's something about like the way that they made him look. And in the first movie, he just transforms into a plane, and that's it, really, like a Cybertronian plane. So it's like a cool alien plane, but you know, it's a Michael Bay movie. You only see it for like a split second.
Yeah.
In the second movie, you see him like you see wide shots of him more, clips, but you can see where he's talking to Starscream or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, Starscream, we're gonna go get the thing from the place, and then he turns into a tank and flies.
Yeah, like he looks way better in the second movie, and this is the second movie version of him. However, him in this tank mode, he appears in this mode for like a few scenes, and you see it like a medium shot of it one time, and he shoots at Optimus when they're in the forest, I think, and then he transforms out of it, and you never see it again.
Yeah,
and then
he fucks up Optimus pretty hard in that scene.
He kills him.
Yeah,
straight up. And then the rest of the movie, Optimus fucks him up, and then he becomes a truck in the third movie, and you never see this mode again. So, but I gotta say, like, it is a cool looking tank. I guess it's accurate to the movie. The problem is like the Michael Bay designs are so complicated that doing a movie accurate toy of that, I can see the obvious problems with that, because the VFX artists that created those designs, they didn't intend it to be a real life physical thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that they were prioritizing the toyeticism of the even though ironically it is from a toy brand. But like obviously you can't have every single individual component and spend like 5 hours transforming the thing. That's just impossible. So I always thought whenever I see the movie toys, like it instantly felt lazy. Even though I understand the reason for it, it instantly felt lazy whenever I would see like these components that don't look like they fit into anything.
It's Megatron's body, but you just see it. Yeah. It's just a nothing.
Yeah, but detaching from the movie...
It's a tank nothing.
We're tanks for nothing!
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was so funny.
So, cool fact, that's his head right there.
Yeah, I wonder what that becomes.
So, the reason, that's there for a reason. It's because when he's in tank mode, he can look around. If you press that button all the way down, that red... Yeah, it makes like a little tank noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Take the missile out. Yeah, and then just keep clicking it. Yeah.
I like these Fantoka jetpacks.
Yeah, he's got little Fantoka jetpacks. Turn it around. He's got big jets.
Ooh. What's his S?
He's the frying tank.
The frying tank. The great reader will be very pleased if the frying tank works out just right.
It's funny that for the tank design, it's a tank that flies.
Yeah. Why not just have a jet?
Well, I guess that makes the jet form obsolete because, again, he flies to a whole other planet in a tank form.
Yeah, because it's like, why the fuck be a jet when you could just fly as a tank?
Yeah. I like that function. I like that you can shoot the gun.
You can roll him forward and back.
He's got this like shark fin thing going on. I don't know what that's all about.
Shark fin, ooh ha ha.
Oh, that's for a different form.
No, that's for when he attacks people that are exactly on top of him.
Yeah. Okay. The wheels probably turn. It sounds like they probably are. It sounds like they might be. They might be just scratching on the hardwood.
They are doing
surface.
exactly that because they are too tiny.
I like
It looks
that.
like a Michael Bayified metal slug. It's got the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
Overall, compared to the rest of the Michael Bay toys, he is pretty sturdy. Like you can rough and tumble him about. You ready to see his robot mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like that could just be another form of the tank mode. He just has like this big thing in front.
Oh, like another cannon?
Yeah, like extra like sci-fi electrical.
Yeah, like a super blast.
Yeah.
And then this. Oh. Yeah, what do you think?
I like that. I like the heftiness of that. Like that's a pretty like heavy. Oh.
It's got a nice solidity to it. Okay. Try twisting his arm like up. Like keep moving it.
Okay.
There we go.
Is it like?
It's not related to the button, it's just when you move it.
There's like a circuit in there that stays. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It connects.
So the battery pack, the way it works, it's in his like jetpack.
I'll keep that inside. So in that,
Yeah, that's where the batteries are.
what kind of batteries?
Double A's.
Oh, okay. Actually, I kind of like how he looks. Like I said, I am a fan of his design in that movie, like more so than in the first one. So I like the use of ratchet joints nearly everywhere.
Yeah.
That it needs it to be. Oh, he can bend his knees. Is it double jointed or
No.
no ankles, of course, but that's fine. I guess.
The toes look like poop. Like we all see that. But just like watch, if you fold him up,
Pull him up.
yeah, he looks like he does in the movie. So he just has like tank tread feet.
That's not bad. That's actually kind of cool.
He's like, "Brr, Optimus, I'm going to shit."
He doesn't have an elbow here, does he?
Nope.
Okay, so it's just the one thing.
Yeah. It doesn't quite have the crab claw look that it did in the movie, but
I like
his shrimpy arm.
yeah, his gimpy Finding Nemo arm. I like that yeah, there doesn't need to be a ratchet there. It's actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's just a teeny little arm.
They thought about that. Like he's got swivel, elbow. He's got his finger. I actually kind of like his weird like finger design. Like they always looked weird and creepy, and I thought it looked cool. I always thought it looked cool.
It feels good to grab your flesh.
Why, Megatron! You're trying to seduce me!
I like that he was asymmetrical on the top half, you know, and his arms were different, but his legs were the same. I always thought, yeah, it's a good design, I think, overall. But you got the infamous play feature here.
He's making sure. He's getting the word out so everyone knows his name.
I like the lights in there. I mean,
So, yeah.
and there's all these little mechanisms in there that kind of like just kind of animate him a bit. And
Yeah, his head shakes and jiggles to the side.
that's cool.
So that gimmick was called Mech Alive, where you would do a thing and it would make parts of the character like jiggle and gyrate to make them look more like they do on the movie screen, where like all the things inside of them are moving.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is like the ADHD kind of style design to them, where they're just constantly like twitchy and confusing.
Right. That they wanted to translate that into a toy, and that was their idea.
We did it. The ratchet here is a little bit weak. Was it always like that?
No, it's worn out over time.
Okay, that's fair. It's a little tiny bit weaker than I would like, but overall, like the stability of this figure is impressive.
Yeah.
Like he's also like decently heavy. He's 2 pounds or something, but he's hefty. You know, he feels hefty. He's got the batteries in him.
Yeah.
And he's got like the super thick legs to hold up this visage.
He can give you the finger.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I wish he had a swivel here and an elbow so you can like make him like.
Congrats. Thanks for pointing out the thing that everyone wants from this toy. He could give a mean backhand.
I like he's very back heavy, but that's kind of neat. I don't really have much else to say about this. I kind of like it.
You kinda like it.
So for size comparisons, here we got him next to OP Leader, Armada Prime, Tahu, A Coke, and we got Gal Gaigar and Guy King the Great.
Just by virtue of how the feet work, there's like nothing going on.
Yeah, there's no ankles. There's no.
Yeah, you don't really have a whole lot you can do down there.
At this point, again, like it seems like
The collection of ratchets in like the hips and the knees and all that, the thighs, whatever, it's okay. But like that tank arm, right? The tank cannon arm is he fucking dabbing? Like you said, if it had a little bit more posing, it would be great, but it's garbage. And it's like his biggest feature.
Yeah, the arm could have been way better.
Uh-huh.
Because they got all these like hefty ratchets there. There's no reason it couldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been there. Like even just one of these is enough to like support him pretty decently. You know, it's just the balance issue that you wouldn't be able to.
Yep.
But there's a lot of heft in that. They could have done something more interesting with his arm there.
Yep.
But despite that, I do like.
For me, it's a solid 3 out of 10. What would you say?
I like this. I'll give it like a 6.
You give it a 6. Why do you rate it that high?
I like the posability, and I like how hefty he is. He looks cool. He looks like the movie. I like the posability. That's the big thing for me.
Okay, so he's a 6 out of 10 for you. You know what? Maybe 3 out of 10 was too harsh. I'll give him a 4. But I definitely think he like there's.
I would have fun playing with that thing.
Final score 5 out of 10.
That's such an interesting function. Like it just moves a bunch of crap around.
Megatron!
Put it in my ass. Put it in my ass.
Put it in my penis. Nice.
Almost there.
This is my cum. This is my cum.